welcome to our move to France. It's Sunday. You'll have to excuse me. My ear's gone completely deaf, and I haven't been able to hear out of it for the last 3 days. Reason being, we went and helped. Get rid of this sweet. We went and helped our neighbour across the road, her friends. Wheelbarrow load of rocks, dust and dirt, and I seem to have got an earful of dirt. And that was an experience, wasn't it? Because we've been told that France has snakes, and I have a real phobia of snakes, absolutely petrified. Whilst helping out in this neighbour's garden, he asked me to move some bits of stuff from one corner to another, and lo and behold there was a snake there. So that basically tipped my day off, with seeing a snake and then screaming, yeah. And then obviously all the dust and dirt and debris has managed to just make me deaf for the last 3 days. So I'm not going to be very jolly today, or probably for the next few days until it goes. A recap on what we've done this week. We mentioned that we were house hunting. We have been going around for drives just to see if there's anything about that's got for sale board on. We've enlisted with estate agents. I've contacted what they say over here is the notaire that gets properties. They're solicitors over here, they're called notaires, and they get lists of properties as well. So I've enlisted with them. I've also contacted the mayor to see if he knows of any places, which he doesn't. And also I went onto Instagram and contacted a chap on there who basically goes exploring and finds abandoned properties, derelict properties and so forth, and asked him what his advice is, and he just said to Google Map, which we've been doing that anyway, but it's a very hard, long process.
Everyone we found actually not for sale.
Right, we did find one.
Found 4.
Well, Tony found 4 by Google Mapping, and we went and had a drive. 3 of them weren't for sale, and the 4th one had a for sale board. So basically we got out, I was so excited. I was saying, this is fake, this is fake. Anyway, we contacted the estate agent, and basically they wasn't very helpful. I'm not going to mention the estate agent's name, but they weren't very helpful at all. And has basically said that the buyer doesn't want to, the seller doesn't want to sell anymore. What we were going to do was take a video of what we found yesterday, but unfortunately it was a big truck across the gates and I didn't want to be standing there filming, but we will do that for you. And it was Tony that actually found it. We was driving round, and it's literally 10 minutes down the road from where we're staying, and he just said, oh look, there's like a little peak poking out of some trees. And as we went round, lo and behold, it's a very, very tiny, I'm not even sure, I don't think it's called a chateau, but when I video it, hopefully someone might be able to video for it.
It's not very good.
Yeah, what we did was we did send George, when we first saw it, with the mobile phone to try and do some footage for us, because he was very tiny. He could basically see what he was doing. Unfortunately he took most of the grass. But when we get the opportunity, we will definitely video it. Also, what we have found out is if you want to find out who owns a property, you can, but you have to pay. We haven't gone down that road yet, so you can actually...
So similar to land registry.
Yeah, it's similar to land registry, so you can do that over here. If you really find something that you want, you can pay and contact the owner direct. So that's what we've done in the way of house hunting. The driving round is fine to a degree, isn't it? The weather's been absolutely awful this week, so we haven't been out on it.
Didn't film any of it because obviously people were getting car.
Yeah, yeah.
But as you can imagine out here, everything you do, you have to drive to. So you spend a lot of your time in the car here.
There you go.
What's that drive by the place?
Oh, okay. Tony's going to have a drive-by now. But I was so excited because I thought, this is it. We found it. But when you think about it, we've spoken to people that have done the same thing, look for chateaus. It's taken about 3 to 5 years to actually find that house.
This is purely for us to purchase, to do up and to rent out for holiday makers.
We would love a project.
Someone wants to move out here and leave somewhere to rent long term.
Yeah, because as we said, when you're house hunting, I think sometimes it's a really good idea just to rent, to get a base, and then you can explore different places. Now that truck belongs to him.
Yeah. But then if W living here.
Right, I'm going to film. Right, hang on, I'm going to flip it round. Right, this is the place. Now you can see how hidden it is. And it's literally, I can't obviously jump over the gates, it's trespassing. And it's got some quite nice land with it. But this is literally, we've been driving past it since we've turned up, and it's, I don't know whether I can see the little, might Tony see the little spike on the turret literally through the trees while we were up on the hill. So it can be done, it's just obviously very time consuming.
Oh, carrot. Oh. Doesn't get bitten by tarantula. Oh, look. Side of it. It's massive. Oh. Here the front door is. I think it's like a church. I have. It's like.
Right, apologies for obviously not a great video, but obviously there's neighbours around here as well. I don't want to infringe on some sort of law that you're not allowed to film a property. So yeah, so that was an exciting thing. We've just got to continue and find that perfect one. Don't get me wrong, there are properties on the market out here. We're not saying there's nothing to buy, but we've got we're looking for a certain property type.
It may well mean that we move miles away from here.
Yeah, apologies for not doing much. I didn't film what we was doing around the neighbour's friend's house because it's, well, I don't think it's boring, but I think that I wouldn't be able to hold a phone up and wheelbarrow copious amounts of rocks. I mean, my muscles have really improved since we've been here.
Veins popping out of them now. So I've got veins popping out of them now.
Yes, apologise for we're in the car again. We would have gone out and done something to another village and videoed that, but there's an umbrella in the back. But my aunt has requested that George says hello to her on the video. Say hello to Auntie Anita. Hi. She said she likes watching George because he's always involved in stuff. So because the weather's not very great, it's not been brilliant, has it? No. And the weather's been like this pretty much all week. So we could still go for a drive, but I'd rather go out. Well, George wants to go for a bike ride in this weather. It's absolutely hammering it down.
But it'll be better because we won't even feel the wind when we're going about 20 miles per hour. We won't. You may not have a bike.
So I hope we've helped some people that are house hunting. Obviously, if there's anything else that anyone wants to ask, you can put a comment on our YouTube channel. I'm not suggesting we're experts, but basically, as we're going along, we can sort of say what we've done. But I know the Maries normally know what properties are for sale or abandoned or left in their villages. And obviously, as I said, you've got the notaires, which are the solicitors, the estate agents you can enlist with, and then if you really want to, you can do what quite a few people are doing, which is Google mapping, which seems to be what a few people are doing now. So those things we've done or doing, and it's just a case of keep on looking for that one. Or you can obviously contact the equivalent to the land registry out here if you do find a property that looks empty and you wish to get in contact with the owner or find out, you know, who owns it, how you might go about making a purchase or an offer to that owner. But yeah, so we're now basically going to go from the village shop back home because obviously the weather's absolutely terrible. What do you want?
Intermarché.
Well, it depends.
Bacon.
George wants a bacon sandwich.
No.
He's vegetarian.
And so does Robbie.
George said it's okay to have a bacon sandwich because...
No, you said that.
I don't eat meat.
You said it's okay for a vegetarian to eat meat.
Because I feel like you need to...
So you've lied to me.
No,
so
I haven't.
You're basically telling them
No.
a lie. Dirty, dirty liar.